Good morning and welcome to the E-class of St. Xavier's High School. Today, we are going to study Science of Standard 8, chapter number 11, that is Force and Pressure, part 1. So children, our first topic in this chapter, that is force, a push or a pull. Okay, force क्या होगा? If you either we will push or either we will pull that. Okay, so actions like picking, opening, shutting, kicking, hitting, lifting, flicking, pushing or pulling are often used to describe certain tasks. Each of these actions are usually result in some kind of changes in the motion of an object. So all these are the examples which are applying the force and there is some changes in an object. A push or a pull on an object is called force. So children, what is a force? A push or a pull on an object is called a force. Thus, we can say that the motion imparted to objects was due to these actions of a force. So our next topic, that is forces are due to an interaction. So what does it mean? That if any object is there, okay, there should be interaction. कोई interaction होना बहुत important है. Suppose I am applying any force, then and then only the slide changes. Okay, so there is some interaction. Okay, there is some interaction between my hand, between the slide. Okay, then and only the slide gets changed. In the same way, there needs some interaction. मैं जब खड़ी हूँ, I will say, please wait or change the slide. खुद ही खुद हो जाएगा? No, not at all. So there must be an interaction with that object. So here you can see one example of a car. Okay, a person is standing behind the car, but it's not having any interaction. और कोई टच नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, तो क्या होगा? Will the car move by itself as it is not working? Okay, no, it will not move. Why? In this picture you can see that person is pushing by his hand and with that object the interaction is there. तो क्या होगा? Object के साथ interaction है, then and only the force will be applied. So there needs an interaction between the objects. An interaction of one object with another object results in a force between the two objects. Our next topic, that is exploring forces. Okay, so how these forces are exploring. Forces applied to an object in the same direction act to one another. If the two forces act in the opposite direction, जैसे tug of war में होता है, on one rope the two teams are there. Okay, one team is at another side, one team is at another side. Okay, so what will happen? They will be putting their force, they will apply their force. Okay, अगर दोनों का force same होगा on that rope, then what will happen? That rope will not move. But if the one team is applying more force and as compared to the other, then what will happen? That whole rope will go towards the force which is more, where there is more force. Okay. If the two forces act in the opposite directions on an object, the net force acting on its difference between the two forces. Means that is higher the जिसका amount ज़्यादा है force का, that minus to the less force. Okay. The tug of war is the most important and vital example when we are talking about exploring forces. When two teams pull equally hard, the rope does not move in any direction. So we learn that a force could be larger or smaller than the another. The strength of a force is usually expressed by its magnitude. So magnitude is the one by which the force is measured. The direction or the magnitude of the applied force changes, its effect also changes. So if the direction उसका क्या होगा, application will also change. Here you can see the tug of war. Okay, this is the rope and the two teams are there. They are pulling the ropes. Okay, so the ones who are having higher magnitude of force, they will win. Our next topic, that is, a force can change the state of a motion. So state of a motion, how it is changed? Let us see. Force applied on an object may change its speed. तो क्या होगा, स्पीड भी चेंज हो सकता है. If the force applied on the object is in the direction of its motion, the speed of the object increases. Okay, the most important example, when we are riding a bicycle, अगर सामने से हवा आएगी, then we will not be able to move very speedily. But if the direction of the air is with the direction where we are moving our cycle, then the speed will increase. If the force is applied in a direction opposite to the direction of the motion, then it results in a decrease in the speed of the object. So, a change in either the speed of an object or its direction of the motion or both is described as a change in its state of motion. So children, here you can see in this picture, okay, the boys are playing. In one picture they are playing with the volleyball, okay, and one there is goalkeeper who is not allowing the ball to move to the court, okay, who goal nahi hone de rahe. What is happening from the team, okay, from the opposite team, the force is applied on the ball, okay, but who is controlling? The another person is applying the force to control the ball, okay. In the same way, the another boy is playing a hockey and is applying the force on with the direction of the ball, okay. So what will happen? The speed will increase. Yeah, speed will decrease. Now speed will, here the speed will increase, okay. In the same way, while playing cricket, what will happen? The force is applied by the bat on the ball, okay, but the other field keeper is there who is applying its force to control the ball speed. Now, what is state of motion? The state of motion of an object is described by its speed and the direction of the motion. If the direction and the speed, direction and the force which is applied, that is same, then the speed will increase. If they are opposite to each other, then the speed will decrease. The state of rest is considered to be the state of zero speed. Agar koi material, it is on the stationary mode, then the speed is zero. Okay. An object may be at rest or in motion. Both are its states of motion. If it is moving, then also it is a state of, if it is in the rest, then also it is a state of motion. Our next topic, that is, force can change the shape of an object. In now all these examples we will be learning over here. Okay, what we will see, that due to the application of force on an object, the shape may change. What happens when you apply force on an inflated balloon? By pressing it with your palms. Balloon is inflated, and अगर हम उसको push करेंगे, then what will happen? It will burst and it will change its shape. What happens when you apply force on the shape of a ball of dough when it is rolled to make a chapati? The dough is there, and what will happen? We will be pressing, we will be applying the force on it, and we will turn it to chapati. So क्या हुआ? Shape changes. Pressure of a ball placed on a table, then also the shape will change. Now what is a force? A force may make an object move from rest. What are the characteristics of force? क्या होगा if a force is applied? A force may make an object move from rest. A force may change the speed of an object if it is moving. some or all of these effects. So our last slide of this topic is that thus we can conclude that an object cannot move by itself. Okay, some has to apply any force. It cannot change speed by itself. It cannot change direction by itself, and its shape cannot change by itself. So children, this was all about the shape which is changed by the force and the pressure. The next topics we will be studying in our next video. Thank you.